Their prism, lining up the place. From viral hits to the grassroots beat. T.H.A.T shows the boss where real lives meet. So tune in tight. It's time to see the heroes of our world on your screen. From maneuvers and shakers to the hidden gem. T.H. shows the spotlight shining on that. Up for amazing things. It's clear, bringing you the best. Oh yeah. Welcome to the hub where fates unfold. Community rock stars, their stories told. Mocking and geniuses, they take the stand. This is T.H. Show, we've got the plan. Yes, with every town, with dreams they chase, here to share their prism, lining up the place. From viral hits to the grassroots beat, T.H.A.T shows the boss where real lives meet. So tune in tight, it's time to see the heroes of our world on your screen. From maneuvers and shakers to the hidden gem. T.H. shows the spotlight shining on that. Up for amazing things. It's clear, bringing you the best. Oh yeah. Welcome to the hub where fates unfold. Community rock stars, their stories told. Mocking and geniuses, they take the stand. This is T.H. Show, we've got the plan.
Welcome to that show, The Hub for Amazing Things. I'm your host, Liz Lathan, co-founder of Club T.H.A.T, and I am so excited to be here with you today and grateful that you are here with us. I think my favorite part about this show is those 3 minutes before it goes live and I start to see people drop into the chat, hey, we're here, we're here. This truly is our celebration of community once a month for Club T.H.A.T. And of course, you know, because you're here, Club T.H.A.T is the #1 place for B2B event marketers to connect. And each month, we get together as a community to kind of share with you what's happening this month, what happened last month, and what you can expect coming up. So what you can expect this week is Thanksgiving for our American friends. So today we are going to do a little bit of a share on gratitude. And I'm going to turn the tables on some of our normal featured guests here and interview them instead of having them do all the work, although they're still doing work in the back end. So no rest for the weary. I do want to share with you that we are coming up on 1 full year of Club T.H.A.T. Our demographics have just blown up. December 13th is the celebration, true celebration of 1 year as a real live actual Club T.H.A.T community. So mark your calendar for our 12-hour live telethon, December 13th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. So much has happened here over the last year, and I would like to shine a spotlight on a few of our Club T.H.A.T members who have shared some thoughts with us. Arthur, can you roll some of those videos?
Hi, I'm John, and I am Itchy. Meeting people new and old who have a positive impact on your day. That's what it's all about for me.
Hi, I'm Katie Sacco, and I am Ichi. And I am Ichi because of the amazing event professionals that I get to meet every day. We share ideas, we collaborate rather than compete, and we help each other with skills, vendors, information, and conversation. It's the best community on the internet. Be an Ichi.
Hi, I am Heidi, and I am Ichi. I love the community that I'm finding here. I love the resources that are presented. I love the opportunity to network, and most importantly, the amount of information that I am learning and I also am sharing, not only with the community, but with our clients and with the community that we serve. Join Ichi, be part of our community.
I love that so much. And now I want to bring on two people who have worked so hard to bring that show to life over the last few months. Trace Morgan, who has been our interviewer extraordinaire for our couch conversations, and Arthur Karakash, who is the brains, the magic, the creative behind every single one of our shows. Gentlemen, come on up with me.
Hey, Liz. Hey, Trace.
Oh
Hey,
my
how's y'all
gosh.
doing?
Doing great.
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay, enough of that boring stuff. I'm going to get right into it. Why are groups like Club Ichi helpful in general? I want your super high level. Why do you participate in communities, Club Ichi or beyond? What does it do for you?
Who should go
I'll
first?
go first.
You go first.
Sure. I can go first. So, Club EG for me is all about people and knowledge and opportunities. The great thing is you don't have to be plugged into a specific program to learn something. You just learn something by the amazing people that are around you, and the relationships that you form here not only inform your business, but some of these are personal relationships I'll have for the rest of my life. So I think the knowledge, the people, and the opportunities are really why people plug in here.
Oh, that's amazing. Arthur, how about you?
Well, I mean, I think what you guys are building with Club Ichi is truly next level. I mean, the quality and diversity of the content you are delivering, from the education, the workshops, the master classes, the spontaneous think tanks, is what really sets Club Ichi apart from other communities and associations in a big way. And there's the insane in-person gatherings, whether it's watching hotels blow up in Las Vegas or floating on unicorns in the Adriatic Sea. You guys are redefining what a professional community can and should be. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if what you guys are doing starts to surpass traditional event industry associations. With the value that Club Ichi provides, I can easily see membership outpacing traditional associations in the next year or two. So to answer your question, I think a community like this is super important to the industry. Others have tried to create what Club Ichi is achieving now and have failed miserably. That's my answer.
Well, we won't talk about those then. We're going to talk
We
about
won't.
everybody raising all of these amazing ships up. So I would love to know. A lot of people have told us that the challenge with getting involved in something is that they feel like they've joined, but they don't get to contribute. But I think you both have really been huge contributors to Club Ichi. Is there anything that you've gotten out of contributing to the organization?
I mean, inspiration.
Trace, how about you?
Oh, go ahead, Trace.
Sure. I think I think the first thing that I've gotten is the support of a community around a job search that I wasn't expecting to happen necessarily. I participated in the first two job search councils at Club Ichi, which not only gave me the support and the knowledge sharing with my peers that you don't always have in a job search. You're usually flying blind in a lot of ways, but it also helped me to provided some opportunities for me to support and lift up my fellow Club Ichi members, and so I think that was a huge source of inspiration and structure in my job search that I didn't really maybe know I needed. So, and the relationships I found there and in the community have just been really amazing. And I think if anyone is feeling like they're not sure where to go or how to get involved, I think, just start on the Slack channel. I think it's a really low friction, asynchronous way for you to just jump in and jump out and to offer help when you can and to ask for help when you need it.
Yeah, you've been such a great resource for the job searchers out there with, tips and tricks and software that people can use to really grow their efficiencies in what can be an extremely inefficient process. So I know that I found your contributions extremely valuable, and I know that others have too. So thank you. Arthur, I think that you are like, it's obvious your contributions here, but do you get anything out of it? I sometimes feel like we're just putting so much on you.
No, no, absolutely. Like I said, the inspiration from, seeing what everybody else is doing and talking about and the challenges. Like it's interesting because, I have a very different experience than Trace because I'm not in the job search. But if I was, I think that would be absolutely brilliant. But what I'm getting from it is making some really great connections, making some opportunities, learning, pushing myself to do step outside of the box and try different things and it's inspired me to be a better event professional. It's inspired me to be a better marketer. It's inspired me to be a better networker, and it's inspired me to take my events and my concepts to the next level. So I think it's whether you're new to the industry or like a million years in it like I am, it can provide tremendous amount of value whatever stage you're in. And, it really does encompass a wide range of sort of like sub topics, I guess you could say, from marketing to events to experiential to just professional things. So I think it's just an extremely valuable community. To me, I'm very happy to be a part of it.
Well, I'm super grateful for both of you. You've contributed so much, and I look forward to what we're going to do together in 2025. Do either of you have a wish, a bucket list for what Club Ichi should do in 2025 that you want to be a part of?
Well, I'm excited to be part of the telethon. I mean, that's something I've never done, a 12-hour live stream. Now I know that's not quite in the new year, but yeah, I want to continue to help spread the word about Club Ichi and all the events and all the opportunities that Club Ichi has to provide through doing this show with you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing, what we can do to take this show to the next level, and would love to know what everyone out there watching thinks. And if you have ideas, please do contribute them in the chat or drop us a line sometime.
I love it. Trace, how about you?
Yeah, well, hopefully the viewers will call us back for another season, and my contract will be renewed here at Club Ichi Television. I'd love to continue asking the tough questions to our Club Ichi members and our guests. I'm excited also for the telethon, and I think I speak on behalf for many of my fellow Club Ichi members who are hoping that 2025 Club Ichi Network helps us land a job.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. All right, gentlemen, thank you again for everything. And we will see you on December 13th.
You got it. Thanks, Liz.
Live broadcast.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So also another little moment of gratitude. This is the part where Nicole is supposed to come on and tell you all about our partners, how amazing they have been, but she has lost her voice. And if you know Nicole, you know that it is absolutely killing her that she cannot be screaming right this very second. She actually has her mouth wide open as though she's screaming as she looks at me, but there's no sound coming out. So I will take this part for her. Thank you to our founding partners in 2024 who really made Club Ichi come to life. So Marriott Bonvoy, we've had so much fun with the Bonvoy team this past year, bringing in new Bonvoy members, and of course, all of our Club Ichi insiders getting that 90-day bump to Platinum Elite, and then having the opportunity to earn keeping Platinum Elite all year long, like Nicole and I did. Woo woo! We love our 4 p.m. checkout and our free water bottles and all the great things that come with Bonvoy. MC Squared Experience, we had an amazing time at their headquarters earlier this year, playing with their creative directors and actually learning all about creative briefs and bringing something to life. They've been incredible supporters all year long. Our team at SWUGO, a registration extraordinaire, we got to hang out with them at their unconventional conference, and we've been able to leverage the technology for all of our special events this year. The team at IMEX, who brought us in to have a hosted buyer group. We did so many activations around IMEX. They were phenomenal partners with us this year. Our CI group friends with our swag earlier in the year. We had some really good fun, crazy ideation with this group. VivaStream, measurement out the wazoo, put all of your data in one place and see it all. Nick Fugaro and the team at Viva have been amazing. And of course, NMR events. Kyle Morris and the team at NMR have really, really helped us shine this year. So thank you to our 2024 partners. We will announce our 2025 partners on the December 13th telethon. So tune in to find out who those are. And if you are looking to partner with the #1 organization for B2B event marketers, you've got about 2 weeks left to get in touch with Nicole, and we can figure out what we're going to do together so that you get in on that announcement on the 13th. Now, a little side note, I was in London last week and I have been following this company called Surreal. It's a cereal company. And if you go look them up on LinkedIn, you will go down a rabbit hole and you will lose all track of time as you read every piece of marketing they've ever put out ever. For 2 years, I've been trying to get my hands on some Surreal cereal. They are only available in the UK. I finally was able to bring back a couple of boxes. What's so special about this stuff? It is 15 grams of protein, 0 sugar, and the best marketing you've ever seen ever. I have invited them to be the official breakfast cereal of the event industry, and they have yet to respond to me. So I believe that we need to do an entire campaign to Surreal and tell them their marketing should be here with us. But we probably should taste this stuff because it could be total crap. So I'm going to invite our wellness expert, David T. Stevens, with me.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh.
I think it's surreal.
Oh. Well, maybe
Like
that's
security?
why they haven't responded.
Surreal.
To me.
Surreal.
Let's try a bowl of the cereal.
Oh, which one are we going to try first?
You choose.
Now, what I think is really interesting, because of course I looked at the macros, which are all right here.
Mm-hmm.
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 And
It says small print right
in
there.
a 40-gram serving, there are 14.7 grams of protein, and there is still 12.6 grams of carbs. But in a 100-gram serving,
Mm-hmm.
there is 38.6 grams of protein.
Nicole,
We're supposed to have milk.
The milk.
Milk.
Not the vodka.
Can you put that back? Thank you. It's not that kind of day. So that's not including the milk.
Oh.
So theoretically,
More milk.
this could be 45 grams of protein.
That's
That's really
That's a
good.
good start to the
That's like
day.
a good meal prep. And you could serve this on the line. This is my normal spoon, and this is Liz's excited spoon. All right.
Okay. What flavor do we have here?
I think this is not the cocoa, it's the
Oh,
cinnamon.
we have cinnamon flavor, which, by the way, you've noticed the mustache for Movember, which we'll talk about shortly. But coincidentally, the cinnamon flavored cereal actually comes with a free mustache in every box. So even if you do not have the ability to grow one of these, you can have your own. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God, I'd eat that again.
Let's see.
Oh,
Mm.
that tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'll be honest, with 45 grams of protein, I was a little afraid it would taste like chicken.
That's the other one we're gonna try. That's a chicken flavored cereal. Is it cereal?
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe if they answered you, we could actually ask them what the proper pronunciation is. Maybe
Mhm.
by just blatantly mispronouncing their name and putting the emphasis on different syllables, they will get the message that we're talking about them.
Well, we're also super American, and so we can mispronounce things like all sorts of words that.
Cereal, cereal.
All right.
This is actually good. Okay.
Oh, mhm. Oh, we have more.
Mm.
Mhm.
All
right.
We're gonna try chocolate.
Doesn't look good.
It smells chocolatey.
No vodka. Milk, Nicole.
Come on, Nicole. I think we know how she lost her voice. She's on a bender.
Okay. This one is cocoa flavored cereal.
Mm,
I
Yeah.
really like that cinnamon one.
mm. It's definitely dark chocolate.
Yeah. That's what makes it keto.
You know how dark chocolate kind of has that, let's call it earthiness. That's code for a little bitter.
Somebody grab the dude wipes. Hold on. I got to go back for a second.
Once again, though, I don't get to eat cereal very often.
Mm.
I'm really excited about this.
It's highly edible.
Yeah,
How I would describe the
highly
chocolate
edible.
one. The cinnamon one, I would actually eat bowls and bowls of.
Cinnamon one's really good. Chocolate one,
Chocolate,
it's not bad.
It's not
It's
bad.
since we're on this topic, also, I'm very excited. I'm going to a place called Fit Donut.
Oh, that sounds
It's-
equally terrible.
Well, we'll do a follow-up,
Okay.
but it's in Boise.
Mm,
I'm going to be interviewing a podcast guest there.
okay.
And our friend Anka told me about this place called
Mhm.
Fit Donut.
Okay.
And apparently they make protein-packed donuts.
Okay. Well, let's hear all about it when you get back. Well,
Yes.
thank you for tuning in for my cereal
Cereal.
tasting.
Cereal.
And please
Cereal.
help me do a huge global campaign to make this the official cereal of the event industry, or just make them respond to my email. That's all I'm asking.
You know what? That would be, I would proudly put this on the line
Hmm.
at an event.
Yeah.
And people can have their cereal and cereal and get their crunchy morning fix as well.
Trace says it looks like beans. I'm not gonna lie, Trace. It looks like beans up close too.
Little circular beans. They're
Okay.
kind of like dark SpaghettiOs.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
turn this in your mustache over to you.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
I appreciate that. All right. Hi, everybody. Happy Movember. This portion of the broadcast is dedicated to David Allison. I don't know if you know who David Allison is. He's the value graphics guy. He talks a lot about the importance of what makes people feel like they belong and what people are truly valued in their lives and their buying decisions. All that being said, he's also a really nice guy, friend of the podcast, and he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. The good news is they caught it early, so it's all very promising. But coming to terms with that is something that has been a challenge for him, and he's going through the process of dealing with it and everything else. So this broadcast is dedicated to him because he is so transparent about it, as well as he got his checkups on a regular basis, which is why they caught it early, which is why it's not as bad as it could be. I'm also wearing my friend Edward Parati's pin, who also went through a similar adventure. Unfortunately, though, sorry, not unfortunately though. That sounds bad. Oh my God, Edward Parati is very much alive. But the challenge that he was there in for something else that he hadn't been being diligent about his checkups, and then he discovered not only did he have something else going on, he also had cancer. So good times. So this message is for all you men: go get a checkup, take care of yourself, and then reschedule the next year. That being said, we are going to jump into Lululemon's recent wellness report. It is a 52-page document, and we're going to distill it down here for you in just a couple. We pulled the 8 slides that matter, and let's jump into the first one. Can we throw that one up, Arthur? Okay, so here's a fun term I bet you didn't have on your bingo card for 2024. Well-being burnout. Yeah, that's a thing. Did you know that well-being and burnout could be in the same sentence? I didn't. But 2 in 3 people are experiencing this because they're facing societal pressures to live up to well-being standards. Arthur, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Oh, you're ahead of me. Nope. Okay, there we go. Now, tying this all back together, nearly half of men are still struggling with societal pressures, with men in Asia feeling this the most. There's a detailed breakdown as to what countries saw it the worst, but Men are struggling with wellness as well. You think of men as being busy and fit and can lift heavy things and all that stuff. Well, they're also lifting the weight of the world on top of them, and nobody's asking them how they're doing. So that's not quite the helpful. So they're feeling that pressure even more so. Now, if we dig into this a little further, what's really happening? So as I read this study, things really started to make sense to me because people are stuck in this perpetual well-being cycle with 61% feeling pressure, 53% are feeling like they're not doing enough. Now, here's where it all connects. Here's where the dots connect for us on this call today, event, broadcast, whatever. We're all events people here for the most part. 89% of people feel like they're going at their wellness alone. I want to pause for dramatic effect so that sinks in. Because what that tells me is at events, we have the opportunity to really, truly help people because we can help them with their wellness and help them not feel so alone. Now, digging back into the men's side of things, here are the things that are influencing men having a higher well-being score. Now, one of the things is actually coming to terms with lower impact, more moderate workouts and exercises. Shout out to Gary Murakami. For those of you that know him, he walks with his friend Jody Brandis every day. I was just at the T.H.A.T Summit in Puerto Rico, and he led a walk every day, and he's about as happy as it gets. So you don't always have to lift heavy weights. You don't always have to go crazy. You don't have to run a 5-minute mile. You can find wellness in even moderate activities. So what about everyone else? So here's where things really all start to become very obvious. And this actually ties back into the Wellness Washing Wednesdays we've been doing. But when we release that pressure to be well, based on what other people say being well is, that's when we get there. You can break the cycle by understanding wellness means different things to different people. And what it means to you is going to be different than what it means to the other person. So whatever the person on the internet saying, yes, I see the irony. I'm a person on the internet right now telling you advice. Regardless of what the person on the internet says, you do you, boo. It's that easy. Wellness means different things to different people, and you got to do what works best for you. Now, taking this back, there's 4 different ways that you can improve your wellness score, and all 4 of them have to do with doing things with groups. If only there was someone who knew how to get people together. Oh, there's an entire $1.6 trillion industry called the live events world, and that's the market cap. So maybe we should start thinking about this, because if people left your event with a higher well-being score, what do you think those survey results would look like? Do you think they might go up too? Maybe. Last thing here is that men are likely to prioritize human connection over intense workouts. So that little walk club that Gary was running at the T.H.A.T Summit, he had a large group of people every day because people were okay with prioritizing that. So those are the parting words. Thank you so much. I have no idea what's happening after me. What I do know is I'm going to take this bowl of cereal and take my mic off so that it's not crunching the whole time.
Okay.
Even though it's been sitting in milk, so maybe it'll be
Now you can come back and tell us if it's
Yes.
soggy.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. It's been so fun this year.
You're the best. Oh,
And I can't wait for the telethon.
action.
Yeah.
Thank you, David T. Stevens. That was so good and so actually eye-opening. So I don't think that there's enough conversation here around men's health. We talk about wellness, we talk about well-being, we talk about nutrition, we talk about these things, but having David here to kind of bring this perspective and also share it with the industry. If you're not following the Return on Wellness podcast or YouTube channel, please go do that right now. This is another way that our Club T.H.A.T community members are able to engage, get involved, contribute, and also make the world a better place, because that's really what this is all about. So you may know me on LinkedIn for my what if posts. It's something that I do every afternoon at 2:15 Central Time on weekdays and a little bit earlier on the weekends. We thought we would throw in a what if segment here on this last That show of 2024. So Today's is brought to you by our very own Arthur Karakash. What if you could hire a band that only played the music your audience wanted? Arthur has brought together live music and technology to create You Request Live, which is actually a live band that only plays the music your attendees want. Arthur, can you show us a little bit of this?
Welcome to a new kind of entertainment experience. In today's ever-changing world, audiences crave interactive, engaging, and immersive experiences that will leave a lasting impression well beyond the event. The world's first audience-curated concert experience that merges a live band and interactive technology, allowing audiences to collectively determine the outcome of the show by making requests and communicating with the band in real time. Simply put, You Request Live is a kick-ass, interactive, all-request show completely driven by your audience. Now, without further ado, allow me to introduce you to You Request Live.
Scan that QR code, take a selfie, and you can see yourself on the big screen up there. We should take a selfie too.
We should.
Wait, do you have your phone here?
I think it's over there.
This your phone?
We gotta do it.
Gotta do this.
You gotta scan the QR code
Gotta
first.
make sure.
I'm on that ass, but I'm still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my king. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, but you bet not trip. Cause nitra's ain't the is it for me to But I ain't holding nothing back. And once again, I got 5 on the 20 set. Like that, and as a matter of fact, cause I never hesitate to put a fool on his back. So peep out the manuscript and see that this a I'm walking by myself.
And you know I don't understand just how you love doing all this can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking, pay me right now. Your love got me looking, you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love.
Y'all know when the flow is loco. Y'all be in the ROC. Kick gon' stick on when you're fat and phony. Sick bony, but the pockets is fat like Tony Soprano.
I got chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio up. I like
This for you, Mike. Well done. Where you at, Mike? This one's for you. I only wanna see you. Only wanna see you to the purple rain.
That's not just a band, that's entertaining. Which happens to be the name of Arthur's podcast as well, which is actually how I met him for the first time. He invited me on to be a guest, and it is absolutely entertaining, and you need to keep an eye out. So Arthur, there is a question in the chat of how many titles are offered? Surely this band can't literally play anything. So I don't know if you're around. Can you answer
Yeah,
that
I'm
one?
around. I can answer that question. Sure. Well, there's hundreds of songs there that have been curated as event appropriate and that we have R&D'd and tested. And so it's everything that people want to hear at events, but, you know, from the 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to today. And yeah, that's how we ensure that, you know, nothing inappropriate gets requested, but we have, it's think about it like a jukebox, you know, full of songs that the band can play, and then they play them in order of popularity. So the most requested songs are always being played next.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and the world. And last question for you, can they travel anywhere, or how does that work?
Oh, yes. We've traveled as far as Hawaii and all across Canada, United States, the Caribbean. So 100% you can drop us a line or send me a DM on Instagram, on LinkedIn, I should say.
I love it. Trace says, I got 99 problems and the playlist ain't one. That's so good. Okay, this is the end of our That Show, the hub for amazing things. A quick question.
We got to do a crunch test,
Was
right?
it still crunchy?
That one was.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do some little ASMR.
Oh,
You know what that is?
If you don't like crunching, turn your volume down. Still crunchy. All right, the crunch report from David T. Stevens. Well done. Now go eat your cinnamon. All right, so we need your feedback now. This series, this season, as Trace called it, of That Show has been so fun for us to bring in guests and to really keep people up to date with what's going on in the community and to fulfill my lifelong dream of being a journalist, because I get to stand here and pretend like I am one. So we need to know from you, is this fun for you? Should we keep doing it in 2025? Should we reboot it and come up with a new format? Please hit us with your ideas. And while you think about it, make sure that you mark your calendar for December 13th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time for the 12-hour live broadcast. All because David T. Stevens made us do it this time last year. We're doing it again. And you totally did. So listen, Americans, enjoy your Thanksgiving this week. Take some time off. Enjoy your turkey. Those of you that are part of our global audience, go easy on your American friends as we try to not do email for one simple day unless we're hiding in the bathroom to avoid our families. Thank you all for being here. We're so grateful. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. We'll see you in December.
Welcome to the hub where fates unfold. Community rock stars, their stories told. Market and geniuses, they take the stand. This is T.H.A.T Show. We've got the plan. Yes, with every town, with dreams they chase, here to share their wisdom, light up the place. From viral hits to the grassroots beat, T.H.E shows the boss where real lives meet.